unmute the microphone. And everything should already be set up. So, I mean, shit, we can get right into it. I'm a little bit early today. Not that early, but a little bit early. Good over there. Looks good. I'm over here. We're playing the game. Now what deck are we playing? Let's do something simple. I'm gonna do yellow deck. Job as a free rare. Nope. I got all this money, I might as well use it, right? Sure. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Excellent start. Looking like a good day. We won blind, like the small blind in one. I feel like that's a really good sign. Sure the wire here is all good. Don't want any issues with my audio if I can help it. There we go. Hopefully that'll make sure there's no issues. Move my mic as close as I can, make sure it's pointed at me, you know the drill. Alright, what do we got here? Mystic Summit Holographic. That sounds like an excellent first pickup. Even if it is a little bit expensive. Don't want those though. I'll take this so that I can sell it for the $1 back. But yeah, Mystic Summit should carry us decently for the foreseeable future. Just discard. Look for, oh, we got a full house here. Discard down to 0 regardless. And, get that easy couple thousand points. That'll carry us through all of Ante 2 as long as we can play a halfway decent hand. Which means I think we just save for a couple of rounds. Unless we see something absolutely cracked. Alright, we've already found our full house. 10s over 7s. I guess that's 7s over 10s. Poker terms. Alright, we've got our econ. And now we force straights and let it all go to shit. Hit me with it. Yep. Time to force straights. Alright. You heard it here first. Hell, I might even skip for a negative. Yeah, let me get the negative. Alright. Straights are what we want. We want straights. We have 2 options for straights here, but this one's worse. So let's look for the 7. There it is. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Technically I should be discarding first, but honestly, in the event that it's not enough, I'm not entirely upset about that because I can run her again. But I'm pretty sure it is enough, yeah. Not too upset about that. Let me make sure the stream looks good on both sides. Does indeed. Oh, that is most excellent. That's actually a good negative for once in my life. Open the arc. Huh. Alright. We're cooking. We're cooking right now. First hand is drawn face down. No, it's not. You can't make me. So do I look for just the queen then? I suppose so. We've got a couple discards. We could also look for the 9. That's slightly more centralized. If we get the queen, we get not quite a straight. If we get the 9, we get a straight. Okay. We didn't draw the 9, we drew the queen. Fuck me. Alright, so now ace or 9 will do it. Granted, I just discarded 2 of my aces, but... yeah, we're not gonna lose regardless of what happens right now. Alright. The game was like, man, you need some fucking help to make straights work. Here's a negative juggler in Chicago. You're gonna need all the help you can get, brother. I suppose you got like an immolate in here for me. Trance works too. I'm not against a trance. Let's put a trance on like a middle of the road card. And I do want to buy this, but not just yet. 3,200. Very doable with what we've got here. The jack doesn't change what we need for straights, so I'm going to discard it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 is a straight. I'm okay with scaling runner here. We have 5 hands. Uh, 10, 9, 8. Okay, so a jack is what we want, and nothing else really, unless we're getting 7, 6. Okay, we didn't get 7, 6. We're probably gonna win regardless of what we do here, so let's level something decent. I guess 2 pair will do. Maybe even just 1 pair in the event that we, like at some point in the future, decide to pivot back off straights, which I can definitely see doing. Like, level up runner a few times, and then just, like, keep it. You know what I mean? Because it procs regardless. I'll take the ice cream guaranteed chips. Technically order. Whatever. Big blind. Jack 10, 9. Okay. Queen does it, of course, and then, so too does a 7. There's a queen. Ace, king, queen, jack, 10. We get to keep the 9, 8, 6, 5, so a 7 still does it. Although we probably win in 1 here. Yeah. Quite handily. I would like some money. Perhaps now is a good time to purchase a mail-in rebate and discard some aces. I'll even open a jumbo here. Maybe there's some money in here. Would you look at that? All face cards are drawn face down? Nope. Queen, Jack, 10, 9, 8. However, I would like to keep a 9 extra if I could. Doesn't seem like that is in the cards, though. 9, Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. I guess technically I could go for like the 6 instead, but I don't know why I would do that. Like I could just play all this and look for a 9 real quick. And if I don't get it, oh well. In fact, I could do that as much as I want, because I'm scoring enough points that I am just gonna win when I do hit it. Even if I don't hit it, I'm gonna win. There's the 9. King, Queen, Jack, 10, 9. Alright, we get to level up our straight. That's good. Totally worth $2. Which is essentially what I paid in hands, right? Now we are not scaling out of control right now. We have no multiplicative anything. This is very much still a losable run, and that concerns me. But those straight levels are going a long ways. Misprint is another one that I have not maxed. I'm not against taking. Potentially over Mystic Summit, simply because I've already gold stickered. But then again, I've already got 3 here. Maybe mail-in rebate isn't the angle, because I don't always want to discard like 7s, and in this case queens are decent. Let's take a misprint for now and reroll a couple times. Double tag, anything good here? No. Banana? I'll take banana over Mystic Summit. Yep. And I'll take a lovers just because we haven't really enhanced much in our deck yet. Not gonna make a huge difference because we're going for straights, but it's fine. Eight, 7, 6, 4. Okay, so a 9 or a 5 does it. There's the 9, okay. And we can actually make a straight flush here, which realistically is not any better than a straight, but I can say I played one. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, those aren't winning anymore. So it is a concern we have. But note that most of our score doesn't actually come from playing straights. This is the only thing that requires I play a straight to get the value. Runner triggers, I mean, it scales when I play straights, so I still want to, but it triggers either way, so because I have Shiko, I can also just make whatever suit I want. Hierophant isn't going to be immensely helpful. Because you get so many chips off of straights already. Star is just money if I hit that one. World is chips as well. I mean, none of those are great. Maybe I'm Magician now. A couple of these middle of the roads. And then High Priestess. I'll take a high card level. I don't think the 4 of a kind is ever really happening this run. Straight level for sure. So you're getting 30 chips per straight level. That's already plenty. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and ace. Okay, so we're really looking for a 5 here. And I'm gonna go ahead and discard this part of it because ace 2, 3, 4, 5 is already not as good. But on top of that, now I still have this left hand of the straight, right? Like the 8, 9, 10, where if I get it, I still have options. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. No. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, because then I have 2 connected cards here still. I'm allowed to save my discards because I'm no longer using whatever it's called. Banana die? Okay. Mystic Summit. That's what it's called. Those suck. Oh, what you got? Oh, shit. That's great. I was getting ready to look for a replacement. And I don't know that I need that anymore. Minus money? No. That's probably my best bet. 7, 6, 5, 4. Look for the 8 or the 3. There's an 8 and a 3. Yeah, that's probably the better straight here. There we go. I don't love running misprint, case in point. They didn't even wait for me to, like, explain why. They were just like, +0, and I'm like, yeah, that's why. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Maybe we get lucky on the money. Either way, runner is scaling, and card sharp will make sure we win. Hanged Man will be good. Technically I'm not going for any particular suit, but I suppose I don't mind going with World. Level up straight. Straight flush isn't really here yet. And it also, another thing is straight flush doesn't scale that much better than straight. It's 40 and 4 instead of 30 and 3. That is better, but it's not so much better that I'm like, ooh, gotta turn my whole deck into spades. These are pretty good middle-of-the-road cards here to take. I'll take an 8 and a 9, right? Sort of create that bell curve shape. I'll consider going back in ante. I don't have to care about the needle. I don't even need to check boss blinds. Uh, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's a good one. I'll keep the ace because I might want to hang it with like a 2 if I find one. Well, I need to play that too, so I'll just hang the aces. And let's turn the diamonds into spades, I suppose. Might as well get rid of one suit just to make potential, right? Just having potential outs is the key to this whole thing right now. 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. Having potential outs. That's how this is going to work. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7 with a gold and a blue seal. For that time that I don't draw the straight, which is absolutely gonna show up. Having a flush option, having a high card option, or a straight high card option. You always have a high card option. Just like the 2-pair option though, you know, having 1 or 2 of those that I can fall back on will be nice. Getting lucky with the straights. Like, that's the only thing I'm getting lucky with this run. You can't make this shit up. Gluttonous with holographic. Do I like that more than misprint? Maybe a little bit. I like the cheatsy doodling that I can do with misprint, though. I mean, I don't really want to turn my deck into clubs, so the actual value of Gluttonous is pretty much 0. It's just that it's holographic. I don't think I want it. I'll take a 4 foiled, though. 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, jack. Let's discard the jack. See where we go. Okay, we got the 9. So now we're looking for a 7, I guess, or another jack, which I just got rid of. Let's do, like, this. In fact, yeah. Okay, didn't draw anything. That's fine, I would say. I'll just play a high card here. And 9876. Level up that runner again, up to 195. Pluto, yes. Honestly, give me the flush level as well. I'm not against that. Strength is probably a good one to take, but temperance is worth too much value, right? Maybe strength is still worth it. Nah, it's not worth 17 bucks. Do one reroll, go next. High card. Not those. The needle? More like the stinkle. Got him. I only need an 8 or a 4. I don't need any of these outer cards. There's the 8. It might just win in 1. Well, it will win in 1. That will just win in 1. No doubt. The foil on this card sharp's barely doing anything at this point, but points are points. Take another one of these vouchers out of the pool. When you have this much money, just buy the things. Just buy them. You don't want them to just show up again and pollute the pool. Unless it's specifically like the trading cards appear in shop 1, where it's like, that's actively harmful. I'll take a glass. You never know. Devil's easy pickup. Never playing a full house. That'll do. 4-3-2. 7-8-9 though is probably the better combination to have. 5-6-7-8-9. There we go. Don't know if this wins in 1, but I will go ahead and devil here. In the event that it does. I don't think it quite will, though. Especially not if we get the 1 on the misprint. Okay, Jack 10-9. Discard all of those. Look for Queen King or 9 or 8-7. Or Queen 8, that also works. That will win, because card sharp. We are still not at a point where we are winning the game outright. And that is a concern. We're scaling very nicely, but we are not winning with what we have. Acrobat could potentially get us the rest of the way there. I could sell one of these for Acrobat. I guess it would probably be Crazy Joker, because it's not... I mean, honestly, I kind of want to finish Crazy Joker. I don't want to have to take this, because it just means I'm going to have to do another fucking straight run. So maybe I sell Misprint. This one's easier to fit into a different run. By this way, we do have, like, sort of an out if we need it. If our scaling doesn't keep up, you just play shit. You play one straight, you play shit until the final hand, and then you play one more straight at the end. You should be fine. Oh, we got 9s, 7s, 5s. Let's do a 9. Let's do the red seal 9. Keep that 4, look for 9 or 5. 9 was more likely to happen, true. 9, 7, 4, 3, 2 with an ace. We have 5 or 4 5s. Let's look for a 5. Did not find the 5. So let's play some crap. Amazing. Now I also have 10 as an option, but I don't think I have as many of those. Do not. Right? This will score more. 4,200. There's the 5. Easy enough. I think we were actually fine regardless. Because of that acrobat. By the Hyro, open the Mega. Use the Hyro here while we've got him. Almost certainly a Strength plus Hermit angle. Most likely strengthening an ace and a 2 into a 2 and a 3. Because now we only have one ace, we've essentially removed one whole rank, and next up is kings. Although I don't want to turn the kings into aces if I can help it. I guess I'll glass a king. Every time I this runs a little bit harder to kill me on. I can still die, but I have like several levels of failsafe this time around where it's like a lot of shit has to go wrong. It can happen, but a lot of shit has to go wrong. Level 10 straight. The psychic means nothing. Get out of here. Discard all of those, and the jack doesn't save anything. Because if I get a 10, I still need the 8. And if I get an 8, I'd still need the 10. Just get rid of all of this. There's the 5. I don't mind. I don't know, I guess I'll glass one of you so that I can see what's in here. Jesus, more glass and hermit. Okay. Keep the multiple one. Play this. I don't blame you, I suppose. Rocks are kinda cool, I just don't know if they would talk about it cool. Nine and 7 are still needed. Is this a 2-pair angle? And then we keep the 6 and play the 3, I suppose? No, I don't want to play a 2-pair because then I have to deal with that for card sharp. Keep that. Yeah, just keep that. I mean, I don't necessarily blame you there. 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, looking for 7 or 2. Do I have many of those? Not really. I still have lots of 9s, though. So I feel like, because I've discarded my jacks, I'm really just looking for 7s. And the 9 should just come naturally. I think I play another pair here. Yep. Still looking for the 7. Heh. Well, I found the 2, which is rather unfortunate. I could also do a 4 into 7 would work. But I'm not going to find a jack, of course, because there are no jacks. So really it's just 9 plus 7 or 7 plus 4, and I don't know whether I'm going to get that or not, but I have to try. I got the 9. I did not get the 7. Well, I don't know whether this is enough, unfortunately. I might have just gotten screwed by straights one more time. One more for the road. Yep. I fucking hate straights, man. I hate them so much. I need one straight. One. Can't find it. I hate straights. Like, it's physically impossible. I've decided, no matter how good it is, if you do not have shortcut or four fingers, you cannot play straights. You can't. You cannot reliably win 24 times in a row with straights. You just won't one time. One time it's just not going to happen and you're going to lose. And that's the one time. Like, that was an absolutely cracked lineup, too. Doesn't matter if you have hand size, doesn't matter if you disable the boss, doesn't matter how much scaling you have. I had level 11 straight, I had runner, like, times 9 mult in multiplicative, it does not matter. You will lose. Is this the chips one? Eh. I can't really do idle. Skip for sure for that. Plus 3 mult, so I'm not gonna be able to win in one, so I should probably just play here. I'm willing to go for that blush. And that should win me in 2. Yep. Perishable, but you can come along anyways. So we fought the -1 hand size guy. The rest of it doesn't really matter. What's gluttonous? Guess we'll go sun. Yeah, what you seeing? Two pair 6s over 4s, is that good enough? Probably not, but it's decent. Okay. King, queen, jack with 9s, nope. That'll do though. Costly banana. You get one try, Mr. Banana. I'm willing to spend exactly $3 on you and no more. Oh, see it. Told you how this was going down. Alright. Oh, Oh look, shortcut! Bullshit. Alright, see ya. Strength? Yeah, strength. Nope. Next. The water. 0 discards. Okay, let's connect through the 10 like this. That's a straight. And I saved 3 hearts. Not that that did anything for me. King ace 7 or 6. Yippee! Molt on reroll. It's alright. It's a straight level. Alright, I know where this is headed again. That's what happens when you're actively looking for those, though. Queen 9, 8, 7, 5. No, queen does not connect to 9. 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, so that the 8 and 6 stay connected. There we go. Ace, queen, jack, 9, 8. Look how much easier straights are when you can just make up the rules. Thank you, shortcut. I just need to find another runner. Or maybe not, honestly. I'd like one, but it's not like I need one. King, queen, 10, ace, 9, play. Winner. Whoops, order. Actually, I don't know if that affected it, because it was technically debuffed. It's a decent question, now that I think about it. Emperor. Judgment. Cool. Temperance. Cool. Hermit now. Cool. Neptune. Neptune's pretty cool. Oh, there's a lot going on here that I like. I'm stuck with you. I'm not stuck with any of you, though. I'll sell the rough gem for the constellation because I feel like that's just the proper thing to do. Boss is upcoming, so I need to buy Planet Merchant now, which will help with constellation. We'll open the Jumbo. We'll take the Saturn so that the constellation scales. And honestly, as good as Flashcard is, I would rather have the banana right now. Base chips and malt halved. Very well. Ace, queen, queen, 10, or ace, king, jack, 10, 9. You can have it all you want. I have chips, I have malt. Fight me. I'll just hang on to the banana as long as I need to, I think. Paradolia, everything's a face card. That's just asking for it, really. That's just asking for the plant to show up next ante. Can I trigger the boss blind? No. Don't believe so, anyways. Buy Mars. I will definitely buy this voucher after this round. Possibly after next round. King Jack 10, 9, 7. I win. Banana extinct. Big. I don't like taking a rental of Crazy Joker of all things. Like, I want this, but I don't want it that badly. You know what I mean? I think I pass for one whole round. Just completely pass. Play 2 straights. Right? Ace, King, Queen, Jack, 8, 7, 5, 3. Let's do the 8, 7, 5, 3 half things. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3. Of course, that's not going to be as many points. I knew that going in. Annoyingly, I didn't draw a flush. I drew 4 of each suit, and also not a straight. Very annoying situation. Still getting 1,100 points from that, though. Okay, so the proper thing to do here is to 8, 5, 7, 8, 9 with the 4. Keep the 8, 6. Really, I should keep the 9. So does that mean I do that? Because I have... No, I definitely keep the 8. Oh, I am keeping the 8. Okay. This should be fine then. Ten, 9, 8, 6, 5. Saved. Ha! Yep. Alright. Managed to save some money. Now we buy everything we need. Which might involve rolling down a little bit. Depending. There's a Saturn level, that should be sufficient. Alongside the obvious growth of Constellation. Cards drawn face down after each hand played. Alright, 8, 6, 5, 4, 2 is a straight. Can't really know for sure what these are, so it's not worth keeping them. 9, 7, 5, 3, Jack. In fact, I don't even need to do it that way. I can do the upper side, which should more likely win. Swashbuckler is not it. Paintbrush is pretty massive, though. Well, there were a few I was gonna take here, but none of those are it. Let's do a strength. Hold on to the world, I think. Save Paintbrush for 1 ante, or 1 blind, rather. Jack 10, 8, 7, 5? Sure. About 10k from one of those. Okay. Ace, Queen, Jack. 8. No. Maybe discard like those two. Look for 10, a 9. Or 7, 6. Okay. That's good. I would like a better chip joker. If I could find the chips for straights, that would be nice. Ace, queen, jack, 9, 7 is a straight, and that should solve that problem. The blue joker, I don't like it because you kind of peter out as the round goes on. You know what I mean? It's like the opposite of a good scaling joker. I'm never using that. Let's open the Celestial. I realize it's slightly more expensive, but I want to get an actual straight level, yeah. I need to save. But I'm not gonna win the way things are, you know what I mean? Right now I'm not winning. Not scaling fast enough. That feels bad. Alright. That is not a straight. That's just a bunch of fucking kings, but at least I can make a straight out of that. Once again, that is not a straight. Guess I'll play a 3 of a kind of 6s. And this ace. King, queen, jack, 10, 8. Sure. Queen, 10, ace, 8, 6. Okay. We survive another one. No times mult means no winning, though. And we can't buy the hand size. This gives us hand size, but we lose a hand per round, which is just suicide. This might have, temperance, I guess. So might this. Got hermit, I guess that's something. Sell hallucination. Do I sell the Hierophant as well? No, I feel like I want the Hierophant to make sure I can win. I think we use the Hermit so that we can do Saturn and Earth for the times mult. We lost 3 mult here. That's not a huge deal because we leveled Saturn, but 8765 is not a straight. 108765 is a straight though. This is the time when we're gonna get the most points, so let's go ahead and 6, 4, 7, 8, 10. Keep the 3 in the middle for the sake of keeping like a good core. That's not a straight. Discard the 6 and the 8. Grabbed a 9, that's good enough. Ace, king, queen, jack, 9. Play from the end if you can, basically, is what it comes down to. That's not a straight. That's still not a straight. Restart. Screwed by straights again. As is tradition. That's good enough full house, I believe. At least for small blind. I guess it's not for big blind. Hello! How's it going? Boop, 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 boop. Trying to make straights work. Like McLovin? Wait, hold on. What? Nice. Man, these suck. These like major suck. I guess I'll take you for now. Take an extra hand. That'll do for now. Oh, diamonds are debuffed. Why is it always the one that I pick up? How many gold stake wins do I have? Well, I have completionist plus at least. I have all the deck stakes done. Right now I'm trying to go for all the stickers. I don't know where I can see specifically how many times I've won on gold stake though. And you can see I've got the stickers on all of them though. Guess we look for a flush here. Hey, there we go. Six, 5, 4. Nah, go for clubs. Your best hand is only E23. I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. I realize that there's certain combinations you can do to go like nan in and such, but I don't play on white stake very much. I've been very much trying to just win all the stakes. Yes, I've been okay, so I get very conflicting reports on whether 4x speed is too fast to really see what's going on, or like I've got a couple people who come in here pretty regularly who are like, you know, and then I also have plenty of people like yourself who want 4x speed. Personally, I prefer 2x, and because you can't please everyone, I'm just gonna stick with the one that I play most often. That'll do. The bull isn't bad. Maybe do a money-based run here. So 16 mult, 10 chips. That's fine. Oh, okay, straight. Mo. Buy you, hold on to you. If I don't see any 7s, oh well. Didn't see any 7s, goodbye. Gua, welcome in. Oh no, don't make me play straights again, please. I'm begging you. I hate straights so much. Because I'm an ally. Do I want to sell all my money, or get rid of all my money for overstock? No, I don't think I do. That's a little bit too much. Alright. I'll play the pair to start. Honestly, not too bad at all. I don't think I really need to play straights just yet. Clearly. If every joker you give me is perishable, I'm never gonna be able to play the game. I don't know, look for 7, I guess. No. I don't need to play straights. I can play flushes instead. Easy enough win. Alright, so we played against the diamond boss. I think that's it as far as suits are concerned. This is sort of counterproductive. You put money in to level it up, and... Yes, we have already been to the window. 10-9-8-7. Hey, that's actually not bad for straights right here. Killing a 2, putting a bunch of middle rank. Should probably buy that. Not skipping for Spectral. Play a 2-pair just because it's here. Play a 2-pair, but play those 2 pairs. Shall we see the wall? Perhaps. I would rather we not, but... if the opportunity presents itself, I suppose. Oh, man. Okay, 4 fingers. A decent one. I hate that it's charging me for it. But it might be necessary. Very well. Are we going to the boss here? Alright, I'll buy the blank as well. Only one hand type. Okay, 2 pairs. 2 pairs is my hand type of choice. I don't believe in myself to get straights. Not even a little bit. I at least believe in myself to get a 2-pair. Oh, that's a fucking flush, man. Fine. Only +4 mult. This is what we saved the discard for. We've got 4 9s. If you don't draw one, you're stinky. You hear me? Stinky. Yeah, that's right. Riff Raff doesn't really seem like the angle. It's good money, though. Like, I could sell these two and do it that way. Honestly, take me back in ante as well. I don't believe in myself here. Especially since I drew 0 mult whatsoever. Alright, that's got a pair. That should work out fine still. Yeah. Alright, let's get that mult back. Let's get some mult. Wow, I got my money back. Yay. I've been saved. Okay, there's some mult. There's some mult. We're here. We're here. We're in it. We out here. Ten, 9, 8, 7. And a 3, because why not? That's a straight, if you look at it, like, kind of funny. A little bit sideways. Nope. Mystic Summit, eh? 10, 9, 8, 6. I see a flush option here. Since it's Mystic Summit, I'm obligated to discard down to 0. Then I can play King, Queen, Jack, 10. Nope, not quite there. Hold on. 10, 9, 8. Jack, King, straight flush? Yep, that's a straight flush. Just squint. Just squint. That's a straight flush, guys. And there's another flush. Yippee! Alright, you got something actually worthwhile in here. I suppose that counts. Permanently gain a discard. Yeah, I'll do that after this small blind. Alright, really just looking for diamonds. That being said, I see a full house here that I kinda like. I think my least favorite part of Mystic Summit is that you do have to play it, like, you have to, like, go down to 0 discards, you know what I mean? I mean, this is, like, almost a straight flush, but not quite. Womp womp. It's fine if you don't really need the discards, but otherwise... Ooh, erosion. Unfortunately, my deck is larger than normal. Okay. Brainstorm. You're getting in here somehow. Maybe it's time I sold Golden Joker. It's powering my bull, but this works as well. Alright, and I can save a little bit. Once again, almost a straight flush, but not quite. Goker? My name's Goker. Two pair doesn't really work a whole lot with four fingers now, does it? I reroll once. Wow, +3! Woohoo! No, I think I'm good. Spades are debuffed. No. Not my spades. What am I gonna do? Not as good as I would have liked. That's an alright one. Close enough for government work. Hack. Can I even make hack work? I don't even have any enhanced cards from 2 to 5. The tower is nifty. I like a lot of these, but none of them are synergistic with one another, which is making it hard to like justify taking any of these. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna lose right here because I don't have anything. Like I could try to make straights work again, I suppose. That's always worked out splendidly in the past. Hell, I could do, like, straights and Ancient Joker and see if that works. Not that the bull is gonna be happy with my choice. Alright, we're looking for straights, and if we get some of whatever Ancient Joker is, that's good too. Plant, don't care. I do need my money back, though, so I should probably skip. Alright, straights and spades. Straights and spades. That's 9, 8, 7. 10 or 6. That's 9, 8, 7 still. 10 or 6. At least they gave it to me, Jesus. Honestly, turn the other 2 into another one of these. And 9, 8, 7. The 8 goes first. We play the stun card. The molt comes after. Definitely better to be molting the order here. Let's see how good that is. I feel like this is pretty good. I'm glad I fucking did that. Oh, here's another straight. That was pretty good though. I liked that. This is not going to be as good, but it is still good. And then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 for the whole thing. Getting some straight levels will go a long ways right now. But to do that, I would need to see planets, which is, you know, not happening currently. Let's make my odds better. Huge. And, I mean, it's not like this will never happen, but I would like Bull to do, something. Maybe, honestly, maybe we sell the Bull for Banner, short term. We need the chips. No. You missed the first run of the day. I had Shiko, negative hand size, like all the molts, and I had like level 11 straight. I had card sharp. I had like everything you could possibly need to make straights work except shortcut or four fingers, and like an extra hand per round. Ante 7 comes around. I can't draw two straights. Lose, right? Like, I need to draw two straights. 5 hands, 3 discards. Can't draw two straights. Done. Like, it does not matter if straights work right now, because they won't at some point, and you'll lose. That's how it goes. I will die on that fucking hill. Straights are garbage. You could quote me on that. Not getting too many, Oh, actually, here's a straight flush. I'm not getting too many diamonds, though. Probably gonna need to do some discards here at the end. Just so that I can actually land the Ancient Joker. Oh, never mind, that was good enough. Yeah, you can see how hard the level takes it, right? Just that little bit of difference between 60 over 7 and 100 over 8 is, like, almost double the score. Honestly, might go back another ante. I need safety. the scary world out there. Skip for a free rare probably isn't worth it. 8, 7. What am I playing? Clubs. I'll keep the 10. Just in case I draw the 9, which I didn't. Discard these. I'll keep for the 6 as well. Banner is now worthless. So how good is this? I wonder. Decent. All things considered. It doesn't matter what I do there, that's not getting me anything. 8, 7, 6, 5 with a 2 kicker. And, there's lots of 3 in a rows here, but we'll see whether this is enough. I think my answer to that is no. This is a level 1 hand. There's nothing I can do here. I have a club. Pretty sure this is just a loss. Ace, king, queen. No jack, no 9. There were 4 of both of them in the deck. Oh, 7s. Straight, yep. As is tradition. That's what it's been all day. It's been handing me straight. It's like, you want to go straights this time? And I'm like, no, I still don't. Like, well, you're gonna try it anyways, and you're gonna fail again, because we're gonna give you a couple of really good ones early, and then nothing else. That's just what we do here. It's hard to make that work. I'm gonna try it anyways. Obviously, I'm not going to try to play it right now. Trying to get a 4 of a kind in the big blind of ante 1 is just complete suicide, but... that'll be what we build towards on this run. Just kidding. Here's runner. Are you sure you don't want to go straights? Yes, I'm quite certain. Please stop asking me. I'm not going to do it. You cannot make me. I'm ready to see the order in the next shop. Just everything that would make a straight run work now that I'm committed to something other than straights. Hiker, but costly. No. Three of a kind kings over 5s for a full house. Nope. That was bad anyways. That's that's a trap no matter what way you twist it. I got the 8s. I would have had the 4 of a kind of 8s. Blast. I really do be like that. Failed out by the misprint. Right. I'll take that. Take this. And I'll take this. 3 of a kind is on the list, I'll take it. Alright, there's a 2 pair. There's a full house. Discard whatever you want. Oh look, a straight. Thank you, Misprint. That was genuinely helpful. Now get out of here. Alright, 2 pair is the name of the game to some extent. Guess I'll take an arrowhead just in case some chips could be useful. 40 times 3, 40 times 4. Tough one. Yep, the chips make a difference. That's what I was hoping. Rather than needing to look for 4 of a kinds, you can kind of just leave this here and be like, hey, by the way, you should try to get some 4 of a kinds. Space Joker, eh? Talisman or Aura. Aura. Diamonds are debuffed? Okay. And in here, what do you have for me? Money is what you have for me. Are we going big blind here? Yeah. Okay. I'll just stick with those 2. Try to find some 2 pairs, some full houses, that sort of deal. 2 pair is genuinely not that much worse than a full house, so I don't mind playing them. It's -1 mult, right? Like, you can see we can still win with just 2 pairs. As long as we're playing some clubs. Or spades, rather. Speaking of spades, where are they? Alright, Space Joker, you did nothing for me. Thank you for your service. Now get out of my hand. What do we got? Odd Pod's a decent one. Makes me a lot more okay with getting rid of Arrowhead. Yeah. Throw Deja Vu on an odd-numbered card. This is the window, yes? Yes. Hierophant. Random stuff as well. And then, High Priestess me. 4 of a kind and 2 pair, those are pretty good options. Four of a kind in case I get lucky, 2 pair so I can actually survive. Genuinely a better hand. I'll keep the ace. And that is why. Well, I was kind of hoping I would draw some more odd-numbered cards here. There's the 4 of a kind. When we hit it, we hit it. Strength, Hanged Man. Honestly, strength the jacks into queens. Jumbo Celestial. Let me get the 2 pair again. And honestly, let me get a 1 pair as well. Alright, the proper thing to do here is to look for odd-numbered cards, but I also want to look for queens. There's a full house, but full houses are worse. I think I'll play the pair of 9s. While I look for queens. There's the queens. Seltzer's alright. It's not great. It's not bad. Have we played any of the other suit blinds yet? I don't think we have we? We played the window, but... Did we play clubs or spades? I don't think so. Well, given the options, I'll take a chariot, I suppose. And, for the sake of staying alive, Mystic Summit as well. We played... I thought we played the window just now. But maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe we played clubs and that was another blind earlier. Yeah, this is a fine 2 pair to play. Alright. 8s, 6s, 4s, and kings can all eat it. 8s, 6, 2s, and aces can all eat it. There's my 4 of a kind of queens. Discard so I can get Mystic Summit. And that should be an easy winner. An easy wiener. Let's make a second steel 3, sure. Now I can go even Steven plus odd Todd. Not good. You can still do it. The arm. Decrease level of hand played. Everyone's favorite. Punishing you for trying. That doesn't win. I still kind of wanted to try to make it win, but... Full house makes it genuinely worse. However... Aces over 3s is a lot of chips. Most of my mult comes from these anyways, so it's only 10 chips worse, but this adds chips. I'm losing the 1.5x mult, but the 1.5x mult doesn't proc on these, so this is still the better hand. Yeah, tank the level of all my favorite hands. Get on with it. Oh, hopefully that's good enough. I don't think it is, but maybe it is. Nope. Oh, sevens. I guess I need to run Ghost deck. Because none of these other decks are doing it. If you don't get that strong early start, you are just fucked. That's all there is to it. Okay. Guess we look for ace or nine. Didn't get ace or nine. Guess we look for ace or nine. Didn't get ace or nine. Guess we look for ace or nine. Didn't get ace or nine. We restart. That's enough. Man, these are some rough ones. And I'm not failing very fast either. It's like giving me hope, and then it's just like, just fucking kidding. No more skilling for you. Okay. Actually, you dude, get out of here. I don't want you. Cards are mean to me today. It's interesting how every time I go for a straight build, I lose somewhere in ante-7 because I can't draw a straight, but every time I play a flush build, very consistent. Curious. I could make Green Joker work, but it doesn't have good synergy with Photograph. Maybe I just take the draw for now. A little bit extra mult, just to make sure we can get there. I would still like to play straights, but I'm gonna need something more. You know what I mean? I need some actual belief that I'm going to win and not just stall out in ante-7 again. Yeah, let's go for the flush still. I have a card that gives me flush value. I should play flush. Big if true. Hex again, eh? I'll take your Saturn. I might take your Saturn. Okay, I'll take your Saturn. I'll hedge my bets here. I'll level up Saturn in the event that maybe straights are valid. Should be good enough. Barely. I haven't seen To the Moon too much. This is honestly, this is one of the better econ jokers because it scales with like seed money and such. Okay. I'll just magician some middle of the road cards. Should be fine. Cryptid is quite good. As is Oops All Sixes? Oops All Sixes with the... Cat hair? Cat hair. Oops All Sixes with the Luckies could go pretty wide. I haven't won with Oops All Sixes either. Let's do that. See if I can draw into one of those. Well, I couldn't draw into it, but this is fun. I'll keep the 8 and the 7 since I think that's what I put them on. Honestly, I'm willing to just play a dead hand here, just to see if I could find them, because I would like to cryptid them. And I couldn't. Okay, how about this time? I can always win by just cryptiding any diamond, so I'm not, like, too torn up over it, but it is rather annoying, I'm not gonna lie. I'll just take the damn... the 8s, not enhanced. $10. Onyx Agate. Okay. Open one of these. No flush available. I'll take the straight. Again, you never know. Save $6 since I'm currently running 2 rentals. Get some direction. Okay, I drew 2 more diamonds. Let's go diamonds then. Diamond, 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 diamond. Diamond, 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 diamond. Heart, 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 heart. I've got Oops All Sixes. That means this hits every time now, right? That's how math works. Club Flush will very easily win. My money! Those are not it. More... yeah, definitely more on the Magician. Take the voucher. Walkie-talkie. Can I make that work? Is that, like, smart to make work? I don't know if it is. Ten chips and 4 mults is alright. It's especially alright with photograph, but it's like I gotta play a flush that has a 10 or a 4 or multiple of each and also a face card, and you're kind of getting into this like, can I actually do that kind of situation there. Wraith isn't bad. It's just gonna cost me all my money. I don't know, maybe we take that Hail Mary. And a Grim. I don't know that I really can walkie the talkie. You can walkie the walk, but can you talkie the talk? Alright. Let me standard pack, see if we got a lucky in here somewhere. That's good enough to take. Give me the rare. That's been Campfire 3 times in a row now. I don't love that. No repeat hand types this round. Very well. I begin with... Actually, 2 pairs probably not the angle. This is probably more like it. Play the flush. Get the double mults. It's a decent starting point. I'd like to play a full house here as well, if possible. Doesn't seem particularly possible right now, so 2 pair it is. Simply hit. Okay, once again, the potential for a full house is here. No full house for me. I will play 1 pair. Obviously that is not a good hand. I did not draw the full house, and so I lose. We restart. We go again. Ploosh. Ooh. Ploosh number 2. Because it's stinky if you don't. Alright, everything's free. Make the most of it. Just kidding, these kinda suck. Sure. And he's back. As much as I like that straight, it's not actually going to win me anything. I would much rather play some face cards like so. Very nice 0 for 3 on the business card. Thank you. I can already tell we're going to have a great relationship. Well, I'm stuck with this bitch. Might as well exit now. That's a heart flush. Oh, that's pretty alright. Midas Mask, eh? Nah. Let me open the Buffoon pack. Alright, I can try to make Erosion work here. That's genuinely an option. Flushes. I'm looking for flushes. Sometimes it doesn't bring anything, but usually those businesses die out. This one's eternal, too big to fail. Why do you have to be perishable? You got any of those hanged men? No, but you got money. Alright. Runner can eat it. Honestly, riffraff, you did your job. You get to stay for a little bit. I need time to scale. I do want hieroglyph. Back to Ante 1 with us. Looking for flushes. That's a flush. Thank you. +4 malt. Actually, I need to kill a couple more cards before it starts to stack up, but +4 malt in the future. 4 fingers, perishable. Give me my money back. Lame. We're looking for Hanged Man. We're looking for face cards. We're looking for money so that I can justify taking that seed money here. This. I would take an immolate as well. Let's buy this first. Not really what I want. I guess they're fine though. There's the immolate, okay. Born. There go two of my queens, which means I just don't go queens. I just bump tens into jacks, and that's good enough. We've got one more of these. Now I don't need to look for flushes, I can just look for face cards. Keep the 10. Discard just all this, actually. Okay. I'll do this. And this. And this. Boo. You were supposed to die, banana. Yeah, that was a 2 for 4 business card. That's how it should be. This is not... This is unfortunately not really great. It's a shame that it's perishable, really, is the big thing. It's another 1.5x mult. No, definitely not. Alright, let's sell Droll for you and you. So now we double business card on the erosion. Oh right, Immolate worked with erosion as well. Big, 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 big. Totally forgot about that synergy. Alright, face cards. The rest of it doesn't matter. Just face cards. I want money. Thank you. Genuinely a pretty good option. With this about to die, I think that's the best choice. Let's see what's in the spectral. Another immolate, huge. Actually quite nice. Erosion's up to 36. We will save for the telescope. Be sure we're duplicating erosion. In fact, I might even choose to duplicate business card. I think we're strong enough that I can do that. Yeah, let's duplicate a business card. Definitely strong enough to do that. Not flower pot. Yes, talisman. Yes, telescope. I assume I've been playing enough flushes that that's my current highest. I'll take a full house if I see it, but otherwise, yeah, just take flush. Alright, I have proven that just playing a full house of base cards does win just fine. Even if I'm playing them in the wrong order, because I want money. 5, 6 procs. Okay. Breathing in my face. Play only one hand type this round? Yeah, fuck it. Alright, I get one of these. Let's go with strength 9 into 10, queen into king. Yeah. Or like a 1920s mobster. Yeah, see? I don't remember what suit blinds we've played against. I guess I'll just take the chariot on a jack. Suck. Bad. And more suck. One hand type allowed. Well, I've already proven that full house is good enough, so I'ma fucking do it again. Even if it was face cards. Face cards don't actually get me any points, just money. Alright, Mr. Banana, you got one more round before you're on the chopping block. Or I find a better joker. One or the other. I punched the mouth in the mouth. Alright, deck's getting pretty small, up to 52 mult. Hermit or 8 more mult? Hermit. I still like money. Okay, that money didn't get me very far. Just kidding. More money. Remember, Banana, one more round, maybe 2, depending on if I can find a replacement for Brainstorm before it's time for you to go. What do I still have? I still have a lot of 3s and 2s. Chances are I'll draw some of those. Yup. Hang. Neat. Four, five. Exactly how many I should get. Oh, cool. Alright, move you back over so that I'm actually getting the full score. Sell you. Guess I'll buy you just because you're here. Same with popcorn. And temperance. Oops, all sixes. Are you useful here? I mean, yes for the money. Yes for the glass so that I can kill it. If I had some more lucky cards, I would say even more yes. For the time being, the family is perishable, and I'm not going to easily play 4 of a kind, so... Ooh, To the Moon is cracked. Because I have seed money. This is 10 bucks around while it's here. Alright. Popcorn is currently only giving me like a times 1.3, so I'll sell for this. Alright, I only see one face card in my hand, and I don't even mind if I lose that one, so... 100% do this. That's a full house. I don't really want to play all my glass jacks, but I will. The more they break, the better off I am. Neither of them broke. Okay, hang the 3s. Guess I'll do a magician like this. Yep, that is generally how it works. As soon as you believe that you're going to get some breaks, you stop getting them. Also, Blue Joker is slowly getting worse as we go on here. 10 malt is fine, but it's 10 versus 60. So it's almost useless. And then the chips are also going down as our deck gets smaller, so I'm thinking this 2-pair is probably better. Card sharp. Okay. You had a good run there To the Moon. See ya. I used you once. Two in 7 cards get drawn face down because of oops all 6s. Never fear. I have options. Okay, we know that this is at least a 4 of a kind. I'm going to go ahead and Empress these 2 cards to see. Those are not jacks. So we play the 4 of a kind. What is our 4 of a kind worth? It's a plain old level 1 4 of a kind. And this is not considered a 2-pair. This is a 9 and a 7. I'll play the 9 because I know it's not useful. Am I gonna get 18k off this? Without the chips, I'm gonna get like 100 times 22. If this procs, it's 42. If not, I don't know. This could also be glass. Let's do 100 times 22, 100 times 82. Right, this will be close enough. This is 2 glass, it's enough. Alright, that's a 3 of a kind of kings, at least. There we go. Cool. We got past the counter to oops all sixes. The wheel. Ooh, face cards re-trigger. It's not actually that good. Never mind. But I'll tell you what is good is a free negative. I mean, free, right? But... okay, well, now Sock and Buskin is good. I don't actually know if I would keep him, though, because he's perishable. I would have to, like, sprint to the end. I think I'm more interested in just taking the photograph here. The mark face cards are all drawn face down. I'll take the moon just as a counter to that. There's my full house. Let's see if we can find... yeah. Something like this. Is this good order? Seems to be. One of my glass breaks. This is only 8 malt, that's super not helpful. Can I reliably do 4 of a kind? Not really. That being said, Photograph doesn't have the best synergy with Erosion, so I think I'll still take this for now. The anti-synergy being that you can't mult the Erosion since the face card triggers before. Okay, didn't actually end up landing... Here, let's do this before I forget. And then Emperor, maybe we see like a death or a strength. There we go. Strength these up. So now we have our full house. Do I care about judgment? Not really. Play the full house. It's quite a good one. How many points am I getting for just playing like a high card kind of deal here? Not very many because I don't have money in the way of chips, but still a pretty reasonable amount. And then of course this blows it out of the water because now Card Sharp is active. I need something other than the family, or alternatively a way to actively proc the family. Those are not it. With the full house coming in, honestly, I should really go for... Ooh, Blackboard. Does Blackboard work for me? With a lowered hand size, it's actually a little easier to trigger. Because there's fewer cards left in your hand in the first place. Alright. Face cards are drawn face down. That's fine. The plan is to kind of peek the middle ones with the moon and see what we got. Okay, so this is a queen. We only have one queen, right? Yeah. So that means that this is kings and this is jacks. Now, of course, this is a heart. So now the question is, which of these are red? Okay, so based on that, and based on the fact that we have 2 red jacks and 2 red kings, it's most likely that this is all of the reds, if they're also organized by suit already. No guarantees, but it was. Acrobat again, eh? I do agree that this is, again, more consistent than Blackboard. Blackboard is perishable anyways. I don't know if I love it, though. The flint is gonna be a pain in the ass. I guess not that much of a pain in the ass. This covers a lot of my base. I don't want to sell oops all 6s. So maybe we just go acrobat. 4 rounds remaining. If I skip twice, I can take that to the final boss, but nah. Ooh. Nope, can't do this. There's too many options that aren't that good. I'll pick a familiar without a second thought, though. Got rid of the queen. Got 2 more queens back, so give and take, I guess. Let's do that exact combo. I don't mind if the queen breaks. Which is why it didn't, of course. King, 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 jack, jack. $10. Got some hangmen in here. Or, yeah, I'm good with magician as well. I think now's the time when I should start getting rid of glass. Glass is nice, but I don't really want to kill all of my kings and jacks. And it's, again, not super synergistic with erosion. Steel is just 1.4, not good enough to take. Ah, there's my Cavendish back. I guess this is better than Card Sharp. Guaranteed 3x is better than 3x after you've played that hand once. And Sigil could potentially deal with like a face down sort of deal, but nah. Hey, play you, because you're dead to me. Not the worst score I've ever seen for a dead hand. I think it's just the jack here, and then we play the full house for the final hand. And easily win, especially with that steal. There's the full house. Again, none of my score is actually based on playing face cards, it's just for the money. Easily win. We're only in ante 6 right now? I guess I did go back twice, didn't I? Or only once? I guess I only went back once. This is true, yeah. If I ask nicely. Double on flush. No. Already won with that. We're basically rolling for negatives and planets and consumables right now. Base chips and malt are halved. Don't care. Plus didn't ask. Plus L plus ratio. Alright, just play these two. Alright, king, 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 jack, jack. Easy win, yes? Yes. Not a huge fan of none of those proccing the times mult, but or the plus 20, but it is fine. Hey, 50 chips. Big. Honestly, I'm kind of on the skip train right now. Like, hang some low cards, get some more value on erosion, maybe chariot some stuff for the heck of it. Let's move this along. Honestly, yeah, hang it anyways. Get it out of there. And the arm. Alright. This is a play random crap so that it doesn't level down my full house more than it needs to kind of deal. Great. Excellent, even. Okay. Hierophant, you, and I guess you. And play the shit out of this hand. Oh, that's a flush house. How much worse is that? It's not that much worse. I lose some chips, but I did just Hierophant something, so... There's the plus 20, so that makes up all that difference, too. Easy. Peasy easy. Reroll as much as I want. What are my skips? One Joker disabled every hand. I will probably be re-rolling that a few times, actually. I would much rather have, like, flips and shuffles. What you got? All cards debuffed until one Joker sold. I could sell a Clever Joker. That's 80 chips, which is not huge in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, it's not very big in the grand scheme of things. Damn, 21k from a high card. Really good, honestly. Yeah, okay. So we can beat the Verdant Leaf right now. Easily, just tell that. Mm-mm-mm. Another Hanged Man as well. A little bit extra. Don't really want those. Showman, I'm sure I'll be able to gold seal that, it's gold sticker that at some point. Okay. Go next. I think I skipped for the Mega Arcana, just so that I don't leave anything up to chance, no matter how high it is, or low it is. Sell the Clever Joker, and begin the process of discarding. Okay, I found what I need. Begin the process of playing. Right, and now I can discard to look for maybe an extra jack. There it is. Don't even need the Hierophant. There's no point in playing it over these. This is a nice balance already. I'm triggering Cavendish, I'm triggering Acrobat. Maybe Oops All Sixes feels like doing something. I'm not gonna make him. Seems like he wasn't. Hooray. It's just that easy. It only takes 2 hours of playing game until you finally get a run that wins. And lo and behold, it's not a straight deck. Because it never is. So that's Erosion and Oops All Sixes. Those are a good two to get rid of, I think. Those are a little bit niche in their uses. We've got 5 more here on this first page. Those are going to be the hardest ones. Knife, I can definitely see making Knife work, as can I see making Misprint in Half working. Quite a few of these I can see taking with me on just a run where it works. As for straights, Runner, Superposition, Seance, God forbid. A Stone deck, okay. Just getting lucky and finding Popcorn late. Winning with Mr. Bones. And the rest of these seem pretty doable. I guess Invisible Joker is gonna be weird. Yeah. Midas Mask Dracula is quite good. On their own, those two Jokers are not insane. Like, Vampire's fine. But you have to, like, actively be feeding it, which can be hard to do, unless you have something like Midas Mask. Midas Mask on its own is very much like a purchase for 2 or 3 rounds and then sell it once all your cards are gold. If you get both at the same time, though, busted. Back in the old beta, I think it was beta 1 or 2, Vampire used to scale by 0.2 instead of 0.1, and you could just win whole runs easily by just play some face cards, get them cleared, gain a whole 1 heximal. Alright, that was decent progress. Could have been better, could have been worse. We got 1 win in there. We take that. Alright, I'll be here same time tomorrow. So peace.